Yo, what's up, guys? Welcome for another video. Today I'm going to talk about time management and show you exactly how to create a schedule that balances work, fitness, and life, social life. And the reason I'm making this video today is because same excuse is coming every time, over and over. And I kind of sick to listen to it when people are like, bro, I don't have time for the gym because I'm a super busy person. Uh, my job is very demanding. I'm like, all right. And when I ask those people like what you do for living exactly, they just have like a basic 9 to 5 job, like just working 8 to 10 hours per day, like nothing crazy. And at some point, you have to stop pretending that you are Jeff Bezos or Elon Musk and working 24/7 because there are other people in the same industry as you that are better performer, having more income, and also in better shape. So if other people in the same industry as you are able to achieve that balance, why not you? Why not you? Because at the end of the day, just a limiting belief. You just don't believe that you can have all of this at the same time. You don't think that you can manage your work, your fitness, and your social life. Or you believe that fitness will mean that you will have to sacrifice your work and your social life. And I'm here to prove you wrong. And the only difference between you and those top performers is not that they have more time than you. It's just like they are better at planning and designing their week, designing their day. I bet that if you watch this video, you never took the time to sit down and create a weekly calendar and ask yourself, okay, like this is my work schedule. How can I fit the gym? How can I design my weekend so that at the end I have everything that I'm looking for. I'm a savage at work, I'm a savage with my fitness, and also I'm someone who can enjoy life. The only thing that you're missing is not more time, it's just more structure. And what I'm going to present you today is, and it took me honestly like less than 10 minutes to create it, a weekly calendar. That's all you need. You need to plan your week in advance. You need to plan your days in advance. You have to design your week with intention. And right now, you might just be moving with the flow. You're very reactive. You don't take the time to design properly your day and your week. Hence, you overthink too much. And by overthinking, you procrastinate. And because you procrastinate, you're still in the exact same spot. Because there is something you need to understand as well is that if you are someone who's very ambitious and you're looking to aim for better job position in the future, you have to understand that it will come with more responsibilities. So if you don't learn to manage your time right now and learn to be in shape while dealing with your job, you're never gonna make it. You will simply never achieve the physique that you want. Imagine more responsibilities in the future, more time at work, family. Are you going to keep neglecting your health? Hell no. That's not even an option. And just the idea to think about that should scare you, right? So no more excuse, no more I don't have time. Let's learn how to design your week so that you can become a top performer at work, be in savage shape, and also learn to enjoy life, whether it's with your friends, with your family, and even I'm going to show you if you have more personal projects in the future. Let's say you want to create like a side hustle. I'm going to show you like how you can even include that in your schedule. And that video is going to break a lot of limiting beliefs. And I'm very glad I've done it because it's just gonna flip the switch in your head. And I hope that after watching this video, you're gonna start taking action. So let's dive into it. And just move my face here. Let's talk about the real stuff right now. As you can see, we're using Google Calendar. And I believe, in my opinion, it's one of the most underrated tool. It's so effective. You can just add whatever you want. You can add color code so you don't get lost and confused. And I'm assuming by creating this video that you're working at a 9 to 5 job from Monday to Friday and you have weekends off. And I see some of you coming and probably be like, yeah, but sometimes I work on weekend. Uh, I have like a 8 to 4, not 9 to 5. Sometimes I work like 10 hours. Well, it doesn't matter. The most important thing that I want you to take from this video is not just to copy and paste the exact same schedule, but to learn the principles that I'm going to share with you. Because at the end of the day, this is the most important thing. You have to understand, okay, what are the main principles for this video? What are the non-negotiables and how I can arrange my schedule in the way so I can operate with the same logic, right? So let's assume 9 to 5, Monday to Friday, and also that you work out 6 days per week from Monday to Saturday, which probably will never be the case for you because 6 workout is too much. If you're getting started, 3 to 4 is more than enough. But again, I'm just assuming like a worst case scenario. And as you can see, we're very intentional with our schedule. And if someone will look at you and see you moving through your day, it will look like very robotic. And this is exactly what you want because you need systems in place, you need structure in place. And most of the day, yes, you will have to do the same things because this is how success is created by repetition, right? You don't try to reinvent the wheel. You anchor those systems in your day-to-day life and you follow it. That's it. Stop overthinking because what's powerful with having a calendar and daily planning is that everything is there for you. You don't have to think, you wake up and you just execute. So, what I want to point as well is with that schedule, we're going to have some non negotiables. We're going to have things that we have to do every single day, no matter what. And I'm going to speak more about it later in this video. But every morning, and also, like, you don't see it on the calendar, but I'm including 8 hours of sleep, which is more than enough. Most people need like between 7 to 8 hours, but I'm assuming but sleep is very important, and I don't want you to compromise your sleep as well. So I've included 8 hours of sleep for everyone. So the first thing is we want to wake up at the same time every single day. This is non-negotiable, guys, because again, we have to be intentional with our week. We have to be intentional with our approach. Okay, and waking up at the same time every day will just set you up the right frequency, the right energy, so that you crush what's coming. So by waking up at 5:30, we're gonna go straight into our morning routine. I've done some videos about it, but what you want to include for your morning routine is you want to wake up, you hydrate with some electrolytes, you do some form of movements. I personally do push-ups. You can do some stretching. Uh, you can meditate, read a book, take a walk outside, get some sunlight, and that morning routine has to be on repeat every single day because it's the best way to prime your mind and your body. I insist on that. Do not skip your morning routine on Sunday or on Saturday because it's weekend. From Monday to Sunday, we want to do the same thing upon waking up. And after your morning routine is going to be workout time. And I've written here 1 hour and a half for your workout from 6:30 to 8 a.m. But I'm also including driving time that you need to get to the gym. Find something next to you, right? Don't need 1 hour drive to go for a workout. Find a commercial gym next to you that have all of the equipments that you need and just get the membership there. And just get the membership there. Okay, so 1 hour workout is more than enough if you have the right plan. If that's something you need help with, you can shoot me a DM. So 6:30, leave the house, we get ready, we get some food, we go to the gym, we work out for an hour, and after, if you need, you can drive back home, change, get more food, or if you want to be efficient with your time, you can just take your clothes at the gym and just get ready for work in the dressing rooms. And here, as you can see, 8 to 9 it's basically time you need to eat, to get ready for work, and also to drive. And at 9, you're gonna arrive at your work. Maybe you work from home, maybe you have to go to the office. It doesn't really matter. Again, it's all about like learning the principles. And I'm assuming that you're gonna work from 9 to 5. Maybe you'll have a lunch break, you get some food. That's fine. And after work, you finish work at 5 p.m. and you're driving back home. Driving back home, you arrive at home, you change. Let's say you go outside to get more steps in, uh, because we do need a target for daily step 10,000. Come back home, you get some food, and it's going to be 7 p.m. by then. And after your dinner, you're gonna probably have like 2 to 3 hours. And those 3 hours, you got to be intentional with it. And that's going to depend on your personal situation. Let's say if you're married, if you have a girlfriend, if you're single, right? It doesn't really matter, but you're just going to allocate 1 hour if you want to spend time with your loved ones. Let's say you have a family, well, you spend 1 hour with them. If you live with your girlfriend, spend 1 hour with them. If you single, right, it can be personal time. You can get on a call with friends. You can call your family. If you have a girlfriend but you don't live with her, you can just get on FaceTime with her. Or you can just use that time for you. Maybe you want to turn the PlayStation on. Maybe you just want to, you know, have some chat with friends. It doesn't really matter, okay? Just be intentional with it. And right after that hour, which is like, personal, you can be very flexible with it. You can work on your side project or learn new skills. And this one is very optional. It all depends, like, what are your goals with your career in life. If you want to create something on the side, well, you do need to block some time for it on a weekly basis, either every day on weekends. And an example I want to give you is when I was working as an engineer a few years ago, I was learning real estate at the same time because I wanted to become a realtor. So I had to allocate like some time every day and on weekends to study. So for me, 8 to 9 was about studying, learning about real estate, get ready for the exam. Or let's say you're someone you're working 9 to 5 and you're gonna start an online business, like I do right now with content creation. Well, that time can be allocated for content creation, right? Or if you're like, you know what, I have my dream business, I have my dream job, I'm just gonna take those 2 hours to spend time with my loved ones, or just take it for myself, or just maybe read some books, get extra steps, uh, or just spend it with friends. So the last thing is day review and just get ready for bed. I had half an hour, but to review your day, you probably need like, 10 minutes. But just ask yourself what went good, what went wrong, and what can be improved for the next day. And set some target for the coming day. 3 to 6 things that must be done in order to move the needle forward. So for work, for example, maybe you need to prepare a presentation, or a meeting. Me, yesterday on my to-do list, I wrote down that this morning I have to shoot a YouTube video. That was an important task for me. And after I have my workout and also editing next, but I'm structuring my days in advance by setting the tasks that should be top priority for the coming day. And then you just go to bed. Make sure that you don't spend time on TikTok, scrolling. Just wind down, relax, and get your 8 hours of sleep. You wake up the next day, you repeat. And as you can see, we are basically on repeat from Monday to Friday. And on weekends, it's going to be different. On weekends, I'm assuming that you don't work. Okay, so let's say on Saturday, if you have a workout, wake up, do the morning routine, get your workout done, come back home, get some food. And if you have a side project you need to work on, or like a skills that you want to learn, can allocate like 3 hours for it. And by 12 p.m., you're done, get your lunch, you rest, and the rest of the day is for you. From basically 2 to 9 p.m., you can just do whatever you want. You can spend more time with your loved ones, your girlfriends, with your friends, can go out, at night for dinner, you can just go watch some game with your friends. Just be creative with it. If you want to spend more time alone or just go in nature, please be my guest. Feel free. But what I'm asking you is just to be intentional with it and plan it in advance. But this is what I don't want you to mess up. I don't want you to go to bed super late, compromise your sleep, and eventually miss on one of those tasks on Sunday. Because one thing that I've included on Sunday, there's two things that are different actually, is you wake up, you do your morning routine, and then you're gonna have a weekly review and planning your coming week. And that task is very critical. And what I mean by weekly review is you just wanna take a look at your week and ask yourself, okay, am I actually moving closer to my goals? In advance, you need to set your goals, your fitness goals, your work goal, personal life goals, whatever, and ask yourself, okay, am I wasting too much time on some activities, or do I need to spend more time on doing something? So let's say, for example, you have a 9 to 5 job and you're working on a side project. Well, if you realize by the end of the week uh, you feel behind, maybe you need to allocate more hours working on your side project. So let's say you will have to cut on time with your loved ones, instead of spending like, from 2 to 9 p.m. Maybe you're gonna work on your side project till 5, 4 p.m. And then the rest of your day, like, it's for you. It's you go out with your friends, with your girlfriend, with your family. It doesn't really matter. Uh, and you reassess the next week. Okay, I think like, by allocating X amount of hours on working on my side project every week, it's what I need. Perfect. Then you stick with it. It's not a perfect schedule, but it's a great baseline. But it's your duty and your responsibility to review your week on Sunday and ask yourself, okay, what need to be adjusted? And that is based on your goals and what you want from this life. Something different on Sunday, and that one is very optional. Okay, but if you someone you want to maximize your time and be more efficient, I highly suggest, and also like, if you feel you don't have time to cook during the week, some people can, some people cannot. Depends on your situation, but just see, do I need to do some meal prep on weekend? Personally, I was doing meal prep when I was working engineer and studying real estate at the same time. Some of my clients, they do it. Some of them, they don't. It's up to you again. It's a bonus if you can do. It's gonna save you a lot of time. But on Sunday morning, just get your groceries done, come back home, do your meal prep, and boom, you set up for the day. 12 2, you can have your lunch, rest a bit, work on your side project, side hustle, learn new skills for like 3 hours. And after, get your steps, get some food. If you want, you can even spend time with your loved ones, okay? Or just take it for you. If you feel like you need to catch up on some work, well, that time will be perfect for it. And before going to bed, day review, day review, set your goals for the coming day, set your intentions, and just be ready to crush the coming week. Super simple, right? It's very easy. There is nothing hard about balancing your work, your social life, and your fitness. All you need is just to plan your week in advance. You have to plan your week with intention. And this is a great baseline for you. Just keep in mind that my client, they get their own customized version. Okay, so if you need some help with that, it's gonna be a link in my bio to apply to work one-on-one with me. But I hope this video flips something in your head. And now you're realizing that you don't need more time, you just need better management by managing your priorities. And that's simple too, just using Google Calendar. Guys, honestly, it took me 5 to 10 minutes to create that calendar. It's so easy. It's so easy for me. It's so obvious for me. And up to this day, I'm using the same principles. Well, it's kind of different because I'm working online business right now. I'm working remotely. So my week is managed differently, but the principles are the same. Remember, I'm not asking you to copy and paste that exact schedule. If you feel like it fits your life, please just copy it. I don't mind. I'm here to share some value with you because I want to see you win. But the main thing I want you to take from this video is principles, right? We just need principles. You can move the blocks, depends on your life, depend on your job, depend on your schedule, but just see how we very intentional and how we kind of do the same things every single day. We have more flexibilities on weekends for social life, social event, but it's all about taking those principles and apply them in your life. It doesn't matter if you work as a nurse. I had client working as a nurse. It doesn't matter if you own a restaurant, have some client owning restaurant. It doesn't matter if you're a 9 to 5 guy, you're a doctor, you're an engineer. It's all about applying those principles and installing those systems in your life. Super easy. No more excuse that I don't have time. That video basically is proving you that you were wrong all of this time. If you need some help to create your customized schedule so that you'll be able to balance life, become a top performer at work, also get in savage shape while enjoying life. As you can see, there's no compromising, there's no sacrifices here. You can either copy that schedule and create your own, or if you want fast result, the link is going to be on the description to apply to work one-on-one with me. So if that's something that you have any form of interest with, please feel free to book a call with me. And in the meantime, make sure that you subscribe to this channel, and I see you soon for another video.